Hello everyone, welcome to my channel guys, and in this video I will be talking about the Malayalam film Varshangalika Shesham, which is directed by Vineet Srinivasan. So let's not delay this any further, let's watch this right away. Now, his last directorial venture, Hridayam, is one of my favorite films, though there is a section of audience that finds that movie quite cringe. Well, I don't hold that opinion, but then to each his own. Varshangalika Shesham is a beautiful tale of two friends that span over decades. The entire intention of this film is to give the audience a feel-good experience. And this I've kind of realized about Vineet Srinivasan's style of filmmaking, that he wants that. He makes all these beautiful characters, gives them moment of shine, create conflicts between them, but there is always this rosy filter that is there constantly throughout the film. And I get why that kind of filmmaking might not work for a lot of people, because if you see, there is a huge section of people nowadays that find the 90s heartfelt romantic films or drama films as cringe, but to a huge number of audience those are classics. So I find a lot of these 90s essence in Vineet's films. It's a lot more heart than realism, and personally I am totally fine with it. Varshangalika Shesham delves into a simple, straightforward storyline, but presents it via the complexity of the two friends who want nothing but success for each other and themselves. Each character realizes the potential that the other one has, and they kind of keep motivating each other throughout. Now, for a cinephile or someone who is connected to cinema in general, might find the viewing experience much more engaging, because both of the characters are trying to find their footing in the film industry. So the audience gets to see how a person had to and still has to struggle to find their footing and success in this competitive industry. It shows what it takes to actually make a film, and it's truly a team effort. It shows what one has to go through to get a film made, to make it as a director or a musician, the struggle of finding a producer, the pain of a movie getting shelved, judgments from the general public, and so many more such things. When I was watching all the creative process, especially the part where how they used to compose the music with actual instruments, that was very, very engaging for me. Because when it comes to the storyline, it's not very complex. Even though the movie is almost 3 hours long, it's not a very complex storyline. But Vineet Srinivasan made the movie very, very experiential. He actually does not want you to think from here. It's all here. Venu and Murli, which are respectively played by Dhyan Srinivasan and Pranav Mohanlal, their entire chemistry completely works for me. And as an audience, we are able to see both strengths and weaknesses of these characters. The story was able to develop a very, very organic friendship. So when the conflict arises, it does not feel forced. And as an audience, you understand both of their perspectives very, very clearly and where they are coming from, and you root for both of them. Another interesting thing about the writing, and I really liked how it was done, is that the first half and the second half was very, very different. When the interval block happened, I was thinking what is going to happen in the second half and how are they going to tie everything together. But boy oh boy, the second half completely blew me away. Initially, I was a little skeptical when newer characters were getting introduced, because I knew that Basil Joseph was part of the film, I knew Nivin Pauly was part of the film, so I was thinking, okay, how are they going to introduce like new characters now in the second half? But it works. The first half of the film is more drama heavy, the second half is more comedy heavy. Now, obviously, the writing is not perfect. There are certain things which really put me off, but more or less the positives outweigh the negatives. One of the biggest positives for me was how Murli's character kind of spiraled in the first half. You could really understand this conflict of, okay, him trying to be selfless and looking out for his friend, but also craving that success. When his song becomes a classic, I loved that it was shown that Murli was becoming very, very insecure. And as a musician, he needed that validation, even though he was so opposed to work in the film industry. He never wanted to make songs for movies, and he wanted that validation, especially from his best friend. I think that entire arc was very, very beautifully written. Few things that put me off is, one, the assault scene. I don't know why it was shown as a comedic relief. And then in the second half, when Kalyani and Pranav, they reunite, there is again this chemistry between them. Like, you don't need to show that. Why is again that shown as a comedic relief? Because Dhyan kind of teases him that, oh, don't look at her like this, and her husband is going to beat you up, and I don't know, that was not required. Or maybe there are people who found it funny. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. I was, for that whole 3 hours, I was quite engaged with the film, even though it was medium paced. I'm not gonna say that it was extremely slow paced or very, very fast paced. It was medium paced and I kind of liked it. When it comes to cinematography, art direction, I think it was executed quite well because they were able to distinguish both the worlds very, very beautifully. The kind of outfits they wore, the camera work, the color grading done in the past and the present, all of those things added a lot to the world building. Songs and BGM play a huge part in giving character to this film because one of the protagonists is a musician. Now, I'm sorry I'm comparing, but the last directorial venture of Vineet, Hridayam, had, I would say, in my opinion, much, much superior songs. And I don't know, I've emotionally felt more connected to Hridayam songs than the songs from this film. Nyabagam and Madhu Pakaru, these are the two songs that are complete standouts in this film for me. Rest of the songs are just about decent or okay-ish. Like, they're not bad, but they did not blow my mind away. Now, lastly, coming to the performances, correct me if I'm wrong, because as far as my memory serves me, this is the very first film of Dhyan Srinivasan that I've watched. And he was outstanding. Pranav was also quite good. I liked him especially when he had those drunken scenes, because there was a lot of emoting that he had to do with his eyes, especially where he feels very, very guilty, where he feels angry, and where he feels hopeless. Those are not easy scenes to execute, and I think he came out with flying colors. Though between the two, I felt Dhyan had a little bit more of an edge here, and this is the first time I'm watching him, so I was very, very impressed. But let's come to Naveen Pauly, aka Nitin Molly. I knew he was in the film, and when he appears, the movie goes extremely meta, especially with that dialogue that we see in the trailer also, where he's saying, nepotism, this and that. That scene is peak, because there he's trolling his haters, he's addressing everything that was kind of done to him also, but it never felt off to me. Like, the theater was just laughing, and I was having such a gala time watching him on screen. And he was so extra and over the top. This is the kind of slapstick comedy that I love, where you sort of overdo it, but you still don't, and it completely lands. He was the freaking show stealer for me in the second half. I wanted more of him. In the end, even if it's a very simple storyline, I felt that Vineet really wanted to give tribute to Malayalam cinema and cinema in general, but in his own style and filmmaking that we know. So yeah, maybe this film is not everyone's cup of tea, and maybe there are people who find it too much or too flowery or too rosy, but then I feel it's sometimes really nice to have a film that you can just enjoy with your family. And when I walked out of the theater, I had a smile on my face and I really felt good. So yes, those were my thoughts, guys. You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you liked and what you did not like in this film. And I'm gonna sign off now, and I will see you soon on my next video. Bye.